everybody, it's Mike Young. This is chapter 144 of my book, Live to 150. Okay, this one is not such a great subject, not so exciting, but I got to throw it in here. Got to give people credit where credit is due. So, this one is about severe physical trauma, which is not a good thing. Brain damage, birth defects, these types of things, like Down syndrome. These won't necessarily prevent you from living to 150, but you've got to readjust your expectations if you have any of these. And let me also say right in the beginning here that our medical system does a great job in these areas in treating these patients. All right. The rest of it, which is the 80% of the medical industry, is not so good. But if I ever get into a car accident, which I have, or whatever, need something severe, terrible happens to me, they're great at patching you up and getting you out. So get me out as fast as you can. But there are some conditions that you're never going to recover from. They're so bad, even though the medical system tries to help you with these traumatic events, you're not going to be able to recover from, like Down syndrome, like other birth defects, some brain damages you might get, which are very obvious, by the way, in people that have them. And I mean, you don't need a DSM manual to diagnose a lot of this stuff. You do for insurance, I understand that. But also physical trauma, like you're in a car accident, I don't know, you fell off of this, somebody smashed into you, or you got in a fight. I don't even know. It's obvious. You got to go see somebody. Okay, just go see somebody. They'll patch you up. They're really good at that. And in most cases, you're fine. In other cases, you have to readjust your expectations. And that's what I wanted to talk about. So, because in almost all cases, the body will heal itself. All right, we know that. This whole book is about, the whole premise of this whole book. And I want to give you some of my own experiences where I actually had some injuries. Like I remember one time when I was playing soccer in my teenage years, I was dribbling down for a goal and I let the ball get too far in front of me, and the goalie saw that as an opportunity to jump out and dive on the ball, which I was running at full speed towards the goalie. I just barreled over and slammed onto the soccer field, which is a public place. It wasn't very well taken care of. It was very hard. And bam, next thing you know, I'm in an ambulance, right? Going to the hospital. Another one, I was in the car riding as a passenger, and some other vehicle crossed the line and slammed into the door where I was, knocking me unconscious right there into the hospital. These are some examples where I want to say, it's not all bad. It's 80% bad, okay? But there's 20% you really need. And don't be one of those weirdos and say you're not going to get help. You need to get help in those situations. But don't use it as an excuse either. That's the other reason I'm putting this chapter out. I don't want to hear that you can't do what you should be doing, because don't take the opportunity to use that as an excuse. Now, if there is some obvious, and I'm talking obvious, because like I said, we all know Down syndrome is obvious. When people have other brain injuries, it's obvious. If it's not obvious, in almost every case, it's going to be something you can work on. You can improve. You can get better. The body wants to heal. The body wants to get better, and it will. Okay? Obviously, I had those two incidents, and I'm still here, and I'm transferring this information to you. All right? I've learned this information too since that time. I didn't even know any of that information back then. The progress you can make is outrageous as long as you are willing to have an open mind, be positive about it, and put the effort out. Okay? And that's what all this stuff is in the book that I've been telling you guys through these almost 150 chapters already, is that you're going to have to do some work. You're going to have to hold your feet to the fire. It's going to be painful, but you have to do it and go through it, because it's not the easy way out. The easy way out doesn't provide any results, and it actually provides you with misery, which we don't want you to have. So don't take the easy way out. And don't give me any excuses either. If you want to know why I think you shouldn't take the easy way out, just start flipping through these chapters. There's all these different chapters on different life aspects. That's why I set the book up this way. I don't want to hear any excuses. I want you to go back. Now, if you need one-on-one help, I'm glad to help you. I'm a lifestyle nutritionist. Just contact me. My email address is in the description of the YouTube channel that you're watching this on. Or you can just email me at aPlantBasedDiet.org at gmail.com. I'm Mike. So hopefully this is your rah-rah, let's go get them chapter, where you're not going to have any excuses, and you know the body's a healing machine. But like I said, I do know that, and again, these are outliers. There are some cases where you're just not going to be able to do anything, and it's sad. but those are extreme outliers. Outliers. Don't think that you're falling into that. If you're watching this or reading this, you don't fall into that. In almost every case, I can guarantee you that, especially if you've gotten this far in the book. You have the ability to learn something new. And hopefully you have learned something new. So any other comments on this, please put them down below. Like it, give us a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe to the channel so you can get notified on the last few chapters and all other content we have on this channel. Bye.